this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Amazon Pharmacy presents Painful Thoughts.
It's been a long, bumpy road dealing with yet another bladder infection. And driving to the pharmacy to pick up meds, I went over a pothole and a little pea came out. So now I get to stand in line with pee-pee pants.
Next time, skip the pain and get fast, free delivery with Amazon Pharmacy. Healthcare just got less painful.
You know that moment, the one when you realize you left your favorite sunglasses in the woods or on the roof of your car or at the gas station 3 states away? Well, I've been there too. I remember telling my wife that I would know that I was a mature human being, a man, when I knew exactly where my sunglasses were at all times. But then I found Shady Rays and it changed the game. These sunglasses are made for real life, good-looking, polarized, durable, and not stupidly expensive. And here's the wild part. If you lose them or break them, Shady Rays will send you a brand new pair. No guilt trip, just replacements. We've teamed up with Shady Rays to bring you an exclusive offer. Head to shadyrays.com and use code BEAR for 50% off 2 or more polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry. Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable. From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, each design moves with you, from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between. Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Wait! I came in for 2 things. How is this $47? All right, we're gonna need a plan here.
Just start simple. With Bank of America Advantage Safe Balance Banking. No overdraft item fees, no monthly maintenance fee if you're under 25. Plus, as a new checking customer, you can earn $100 when you open an account and make qualifying Zelle or debit transactions.
Oh, that's actually really simple.
Safe Balance Banking. One less thing to figure out. Learn more at BofA.com/earn100. Terms and conditions apply. Bank of America N.A. member FDIC.
Hit that intro, go! Laugh with me when the rent's past due and the car won't start. Laugh with me when the only sponsor is my broken heart. We're hanging on this janky stream. 2 weird voices in the glow of a screen. If the world won't sing, then let it laugh with me.
Welcome back. It's a brand new episode. This is Laugh With Me, the podcast with Jeremy Odem, and I'm your host.
Jeremy stares at the stats and shaking over takeout boxes. Johnny's already mapping hotels on a napkin with greasy crosses. They quit jobs, they kinda hate it. Tell their bosses, catch the show. Boss just shrugs, hope it's funny. Johnny grins, you'll never know.
Hey, it's J.O., and it's Friday. It is after work. I'm assuming that's when you're listening to this. After work. It's time for a happy hour, time to enjoy the weekend. This is the Friday happy hour. Now, it's not fun to drink alone. I mean, we do it, but it's not fun to drink alone, right? So with that being said, we've brought back one of the best guests this show has ever seen. He is the 2025 Guest of the Year. He's a giant in the transportation industry. He's a former fantasy football champion. It's about that time for fantasy football. He was the 5th speaker at Central. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Eric Larson.
You know, truthfully answering that question of do you drink alone,
Yeah.
from what I understand, that's the first step to admitting you have a problem.
So should we admit, like, today? Or you're saying you don't have a problem?
Well, no, of course not. Okay, of course not. No,
Yeah,
but
okay.
I mean, if I ever answered that question, it could lead to problems.
That's a good point. I wonder if you never admit it, can you just kind of skate through, you think?
That's kind of the old Mitch Hedberg joke of, too afraid to get AIDS tested, so I just asked my friend. I just say, yeah. So I asked my friends, "Hey, do you know anybody with AIDS?" And when they say no, I know I'm okay.
I mean,
I don't know anybody that's an alcoholic.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Have you ever thought about going on the road with Mitch Hedberg jokes?
I did spend a lot of my between that and Chuck Norris.
Yeah,
like I feel like there was a good probably 2 years of my life that was just reciting those jokes back and forth at work.
And Dead Milkmen quotes from their songs, which their songs. Some of them feel like, that's like a pop punk song, but then some of them feel like monologues almost, or just straight like bits altogether.
It's kind of
fun.
That juxtaposition of they have too much respect for their audience, like they expect their audience to get it, or you could read it as they have no respect for their audience and they just put whatever they want. I guess the same thing could be said about this podcast.
Yeah, it could be said about this podcast. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, these
are sobering thoughts for a Friday.
Yeah, we really came out swinging, didn't we? Yeah, it's it gets better from here, guys. It gets better from here. Well, it's good to have you back. Some people say you're basically a regular, like you're here, every few weeks. To those fans, or listeners, however they, some people listen and they're not fans. Let me just tell you that right now.
Not fans of me?
Of me or the show.
And they're listening to the show.
But they listen. Which makes it all come full circle of sometimes your enemies are closer than your friends. Okay. Is that the saying? You keep your enemies closer? Yeah.
I feel like that's some like Sun Tzu or, some of that mystic shit.
Yeah, I know for a fact that I've got some haters, but they're dialed into what I'm doing.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, which is fine.
I just don't know how you could get haters when you never leave this basement, when you never leave the studio.
This is literally what I do. I live this. Yeah. This is my
life.
I'm
looking at you right now. You have not seen the sun in years.
I haven't seen the sun in years. I'm pale. I got no vitamin D.
Yeah.
Other than the supplement that I have to take. And
I want to double that dosage.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about you there, buddy.
I really should.
I mean, you got this drinking problem that you won't admit.
I've got many problems that I won't admit. Well, it's Friday, and it's time for happy. This episode, this brand, the Friday Happy Hour, is meant to be uplifting and exciting into the weekend, and we have brought the mood down. Let's just say it what it is. We have brought the mood down, but we're about to bring it back up. A lot of you guys might remember. It's been a bit now. It's been well over a month, maybe even 2 months, where we did have a very competitive foosball game.
I remember that.
Here at the studio with a bet on the line if Eric wins, if Eric's team wins. It was Eric and Kyle, correct? Eric and Kyle, and then myself and Braden. If Eric won, then I would have to do a history podcast with him, and it was all by his rules. Now, if I won, Eric had to watch season 1 of Friday Night Lights, so one of my favorite shows, and he has refused to watch it out of spite, and this was my opportunity to swoop in and hopefully get him to watch the show. You have now watched season 1. It's been a long time. I gave you a physical copy of it because you were like, well, I don't have the streamer that it's on, blah, blah, blah. You had a lot of excuses, right?
I don't sound like that. You made me sound like my nose is pinched when I talk.
Yeah. This is, I'm Eric, and I don't like Paramount Plus. That's.
That is something I would say.
Okay.
You might as well have just directly quoted me as saying that.
Yep. So that was a very good impression. You were kind of like negative about it at first, but now you're buying into it. So now that you've watched it, season 1, I thought it'd be fun. It's Friday. It's happy hour. Let's have a beer. Let's talk about Friday Night Lights season 1. This is exciting. So you watched it. It was 23 episodes, something like that. What'd you think?
So The only way I can compare this, or the only way I can even start this conversation, is by just setting the mood, setting the tone for the review. And so I've got to ask you a question to set that stage. So just, follow along with me here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
What is the best thing that has happened to you today?
Well, the best thing that's happened to me today?
Yes.
Well, I went to the doctor today.
Oh.
Which that was good because, anyone who's listened to the show knows that I fell off a skateboard Father's Day weekend. I fell on a skateboard straight on my back, and I thought I was doing better, but it turns out it still hurts a lot. So I went to the doctor. This is well over a month now, and it confirmed what I thought, which was I've been going with a broken back. Like
broken back.
I got a broken rib on my right backside, and it's hindering me, but it's healing. They said it's healing. They took x-rays. It is healing. It's just something, it's discomfort. It's something I'm dealing with. But the thing that it made me realize, and which is what made my day, was one, it was confirming that's what it is.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Two is now trying to remember all of the highlights of the last month that I did with a broken freaking back. Like, I'm basically like Olympic level Kurt Angle. Remember Kurt Angle from WWE?
Right.
He was an Olympic wrestler that won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck, and that's like his quote. That's like his big thing. I'm gonna go through real quick the list of things that I did with a broken freaking back. Okay, just to kind of like give you an idea of how good of a day this has been for me, to confirm that this is what happened. So the next day after breaking my back, I played in a basketball game. It was me and Kyle versus our kids, right? So these kids, there's high schoolers, two high schoolers, and we're playing basketball against them. And
you wouldn't expect a couple of old decrepit men to be able to even hold their own.
Well, here's the
against that competition.
You know me. I like to have the ball. I like to shoot. I like to score. Like, that's my style, right?
Yep.
I could barely breathe. I was in an insane amount of pain out there, to the point where...
And this is after you broke your back.
This is the next day.
This isn't just you normal.
This is me the next day. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to be able to like drive to the hoop and like battle through these kids. Like, give me the ball at the top. So I would get the ball at the top, and I would just play point, and I would just like find Kyle on a cut or something and like pass it. Like, I was like Magic Johnson level. Like, I was Magic Johnson without the HIV out there. I did have a broken back, but no AIDS. So this is a very AIDS-heavy episode, honestly.
Never forget.
Yeah, never forget. So my point on this is Kyle and I won that basketball game. And I did drive to the hoop with the game-winning shot because nobody expected me to drive to the basket at the end of the game because of my broken freaking back. But we tore those kids up, okay? So it was a 2-on-3. We beat them. Did it with a broken freaking back. What else did I do? I played mini golf.
I like that you're just kind of going... I imagine you just coming back to your house and just being like...
What did I do?
I wasn't making it up. I beat you guys at basketball.
Oh, you have no idea.
You know... Whatever you're going to tell us about mini golf now.
Yeah, if you think I wasn't screaming to the clouds about how impressive this last month has been for me.
I'm picturing Denzel Washington at the end of training day. Like, King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I must have told Hattie 3 times that I'm built different. Like, I'm just...
Got that dog.
I got that dog. Oh, give me. Yeah, it was certainly... a moment for me to celebrate. You know, so I win this basketball game. I smoked everybody in 2 rounds of 18 of mini golf. I just want to throw that out there. I played probably the best round of 9 holes of golf I've ever played. And I don't know how I did that. I really don't. I don't know if maybe this injury is helping me.
Oh.
Do you think it's like kind of like focusing the brain a little bit? Like maybe it's one of those things where it's like, oh, well, my left knee is kind of struggling, so I'm not really I'm focused on that, but that was an issue when it was healthy because of whatever, and now I'm doing great. I don't know.
It was making me think of that like baseball movie where the kid breaks his arm and all of a sudden like
Rookie of the year.
Yeah, he's like throwing the ball like 90 miles an hour, which 90 miles was big time back then.
That was big time back then, especially for my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what, this, we haven't seen this in a couple of decades, but I remember this when, people were having kids and they were doing that stuff. The pregnant ladies bowling.
Well, I'm happy you brought up bowling because I also took
What,
care of
you
business.
bowled?
I took
with
care
a broken back.
which is interesting because the first roll I knew was gonna be the toughest because I needed to gauge what it was gonna do to me.
Do you use the little slide thing like the little kids do?
I did not do that.
Okay.
In fact,
I
didn't use
had to make
bumpers
sure.
either. I didn't use any of those things. I feel like
Shut up.
I just sneezed. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I told you to shut up.
Yeah. Why didn't you bless me? Normally, when someone sneezes, you bless them.
I'm over it. I don't bless no more.
What caused you to not bless anymore?
I just didn't. It didn't seem to have the reaction that I was looking for.
But shut up probably does.
Yeah, which was I really want the people to stop sneezing.
Oh, good point. That's a good point.
Like, I'm not going to congratulate you for sneezing. Like, no, quiet down.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, back to what I was saying about the bowling, I would throw the first one, kind of gauged how it was going to impact my back. It hurt. So then I went with the lightest ball possible, and I just had to go from there. And the first game was tough. The second game, I freaking destroyed.
You had a couple beers in you. I mean, that's
I had a pitcher of beer. I had a pitcher of beer. Yeah, I'd tell you a picture. Yeah, when's the last time we had a pitcher of beer? That was awesome.
Wait, a pitcher, like a camera pitcher of beer?
No, like a glass, like a big old glass of beer.
Mm-hmm.
And you pour it into smaller glasses of beer.
So a pitcher.
Yeah.
Not a pitcher
Not a
of
pitcher.
a
Right.
picture.
Yeah. So that was cool, winning that with a broken freaking back. And that's the thing, I didn't even know. I just assumed that's what I had. But now it's all confirmed, and I'm like feeling like maybe with a broken back, I'm a better athlete than I was without it. So now I don't know what to do once it heals. I don't know. Or once you have a broken back, you kind of like, you've always got a broken back. Like, oh, this is me post broken back. Like, I don't know. I played 4 hours of bags with you. And remember, I was dominating. And that was with a broken freaking back. You saw me 2 times. I would take my turn of 3 bags and just sank them. Boom, 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 in the hole. And I
thought the story of the 4th of July was just that anybody who got paired up with Braden won.
Pretty much.
And unfortunately, everybody that got teamed up with Grant lost.
Yep, except for that one time Grant got a win. Yeah. That is funny. So, yeah, anyway, that was probably the best part of my day. I don't know how we got here. We were talking about Friday Night Lights. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So, Friday Night Lights season 1. What is you're watching it? What was like your favorite episode, I guess? What would you call out?
Well, like one of the episodes, like it asked a question that I thought was really, really profound. And it was, what is something you learned recently that surprised you?
What is something I learned recently that surprised me? Interesting question. Trying to think of what I learned recently that surprised me. I will say, and this is probably really random, but Hunter Biden.
Okay.
He's kind of on like a little bit of a media tour right now.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, he's decided now's the time he's to start talking.
He's all of a sudden he's like tweeting and commenting on everything.
And he's doing interviews, and he's just out there, and he seems to be very honest. One of the things people keep asking about was the bag of cocaine that was found outside of the Oval Office, right? Everybody assumed it was his. This was when Biden was in office. And he's been very, adamant that, no, I was rarely ever at the White House, only, a couple dozen times. And I hadn't been there in a long time. So, no, that was not mine. And I can tell you exactly where it was or whatever, just because he knows the investigation. But, yeah, he's like, no, I wasn't there. And he goes, and this was the part that, really got me, was he said, and as any addict would know, I know where my bag's at all time. Like
I was waiting for that.
If there's anybody who knows, like I know where that bag's at, and I thought that was interesting that he's been so forthcoming about everything, and I've learned a lot just from like listening to him talk. But what's his angle? Is he preparing to run for office of some type?
I doubt it.
What's he doing? But what's the point?
It's got to be one of those like everyone's against us type of like hot streaks, like a football team would have. Like nobody believes in us. Like everybody's always claiming that they're nobody believes in them, and we're playing with house money, and we got nothing to lose here. So I don't know. I feel like he's just taking it for a ride and just enjoying the fact that he can call people out, and if they attack him, he's kind of like Eminem at the end of 8 Mile, and he's just like, yeah, we all know my story. Like, yeah. Tell the crowd something new if you're going to come after me. Like,
he knows what you're going to say about him. That's for sure.
Yeah,
it is. It's very. It is interesting to hear him, and it probably is a good way, I guess, to get people to stop talking about him when he's coming out and being like, "Oh yeah, well, yeah, that's true," and you've seen all my photos of.
Yeah. I mean, if you've already been like,
you've been through my laptop, like
if you've already been embarrassed to a point where there's no further embarrassment that could come, like,
right?
Because then somebody, I thought it was like somebody, even that lady from Georgia, Marjorie Greene, was in there, and she showed like a nude picture of him, like in the Congress or something like that.
Oh yeah,
like I think she got reprimanded for it. Like, hey, nobody needs to see that. But it was just once you've It's like your parents showing off the pictures of you in your bathtub when you're like 5, and it's just like, technically it's illegal for you to have this.
Did my parents show you that?
No.
Yeah. Do you think because Marjorie Greene's flipped, kind of her tone a little bit? Do you think her and Hunter Biden might team up a little bit and go on a tear here? That'd be an interesting duo.
I think the tough part for them would be, not all is forgiven from.
Yeah, it's a good point.
All right. Just because you make sense now doesn't mean that you've always made sense, or that anybody thinks you've turned over a new leaf.
Well, I don't remember what your question was now, other than something I learned. I did learn a lot about Hunter Biden, and I've found it interesting that he's come out and said it. But I do remember asking you about your favorite episode of Friday Night Lights. So you obviously don't want to talk about that. Do you have a favorite character? Like, is there a favorite, like, is there a role that you're like, holy cow, like I gravitate to that?
Well, yeah. So there's
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that guy on, and I'm going to butcher his name. He's on offense. He plays on the offensive side of the ball. And it just begs the question that if tomorrow morning all of your insecurities were gone, what would you do differently?
Oh boy.
And maybe it's just playing into that same thing of like the Hunter Biden, hey, he's got no insecurities now.
Yeah.
But like, what would you do if those insecurities were all gone?
I think I would sing karaoke.
Karaoke?
Yeah. I've always wanted to, and it looks like a lot of fun. And I've never done it.
You've never done karaoke?
I've never done karaoke. And you would think, like, people think like, oh, well, you can stand up on stage and do comedy. Like, you have been on the radio. You host this podcast. Like, you've led teams of hundreds of people. Like, you've had to speak in front of. Like, you would have no issue standing in front of 6 to 12 people that are drunk and sing. And that's just not true at all. Like, I do feel insecure about that. I know I'm not a good singer, but I feel like it's like a fun, not good singer.
Because when I walked in this afternoon, you were belting it out.
I was singing, which goes back to the shower song. Were you here when I was singing the thong song?
No, it was some MGK or it was something.
Yep. So I started with thong song. And then I moved on to MGK.
And maybe this makes sense because you say you don't have a lot of confidence in karaoke, so it makes sense that you would pick an artist that doesn't really have the ability to sing. To sing along with.
Talking about Cisco, or are you talking about MGK?
MGK.
Oh, why would you say that? He's the multi-genre king. That's what MGK stands for now.
You're sounding a little insecure, and that was definitely not what the question was.
So the question is, if I was no longer insecure, what would I do? I would go sing karaoke.
All day.
Well, maybe not all day. Probably at night. I don't know what my song would be. That's my issue.
I'm just imagining you waking up tomorrow morning and just being like,
fuck it, I'm singing.
It's like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Ashley's like, Jeremy, where are you going?
Yeah.
I gotta go karaoke.
I gotta sing. Sometimes you just have to sing, you know? Till your lungs bleed. Or a rib breaks. What if my rib broke again while I was singing? Like hitting like a high note? Like my lungs pushed the rib. Do they touch the ribs?
I mean...
I think they do, right?
Yeah, I think they do.
So when they're really inflated?
Oh, yeah. I can feel them.
Yeah, you really feel that, or are you just saying that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I was just thinking, like, I would be belting it out, get big, like, breathe in, and then I'm singing, you know, and then
singing,
and then I break my rib again, and it's like all that healing for nothing. Now, that would be interesting.
Now, if you broke another rib, would you want to be on the opposite side to balance it out, or would you just say, "Hey, the left side's already screwed. Let's break another one over there"?
Oh, I tell you, you've never had a broken rib?
Knock on wood, I've never had a broken bone.
This was my first as well.
Oh wow!
So you
are getting old.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm
kind of falling apart, man.
Yeah, well, don't ride a skateboard. I can tell you that right now.
Is this you or your doctor talking?
The doctor. It was funny. I was telling the doctor, I'm like, so I fell off a skateboard, and I just want to like also say I don't skateboard. And she was like, I get it. I want to skateboard, but I don't skateboard.
So I do have some idea of the pain that you're going through.
Yeah,
because I did a lake weekend this last weekend. Was at the lake on Saturday and Sunday. The water, we were swimming off the dock. Well, the water at the dock only came up to my waist.
Oh.
So we did like a lot. We set up like a volleyball net. We were playing water volleyball. We were doing all this kind of stuff. But if I stood up, my entire upper half was like out.
So you got burnt.
I applied sunscreen, yeah. And I felt like I had done an okay job. Mm-hmm. I was reapplying with the spray and then avoiding going in the water. And I woke up Sunday morning and it was almost like I had wings like on my back and it's just like the shoulders were fine. Like you could see all the areas that I could easily reach with my hands were fine. And then it was like all the other areas were just bright red.
Damn. Have you ever had a sunburn so bad that you got those big old blisters?
Knock on wood again, I never have.
So one time, shoot, I'm trying to remember if I was in junior high. Had to have been in junior high. Do you remember when the Spice Girls first came out?
Oh, do I ever?
So it was
the summer of 1997.
Well, it was whatever. You might be right. It was whatever summer the Spice Girls first really started to come out, and then like Hanson had Mbop. Remember Mbop?
Yeah.
Whatever summer that was.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Yep, that's it. And you should also be just as insecure about your karaoke singing.
Excuse me?
So whenever that summer was, I went like my cousins came and stayed at my house for like a week, and those first couple of days we went to this pool. It used to be a pool right across the street from my parents' house.
Okay.
And we didn't wear any sunscreen, which is absolutely insane for a person like me.
Right.
And I got like these 2-inch high blisters on my shoulder. Like it was disgusting, and it hurt, and it was so painful. So then after 2 days of that, we needed to like not be in the sun. So we just hung out in the basement, played games, and listened to Spice Girls and Hanson. That's just them's the breaks.
Oh, I hated Hanson.
Really? What would you hate about him?
I hated them just for being I felt like they were little kids.
Yeah, they were. All three of them.
Yeah.
You hated them for being little kids. Like, goddamn.
It was just annoying. It was
kids
annoying.
more talented than me. What the hell?
But it wasn't like I don't consider Bop a banger. Like, I don't think that it's not a song that I'm happy to hear.
Really?
It never has been.
That song should be what they put music. What's that place they put music to, like, hold it in high regard in the United States?
To hold it in high regard.
You know what I'm talking about.
They put it at the tip of the Washington Monument.
No, you know what I'm talking about. It's not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's like the Smithsonian.
One of the Smithsonian's,
yes.
Or like Library of Congress, or like one of those.
Correct.
Will bring in like recordings or music.
Yeah, you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah,
the album's got to be in there, and if it's not, it's gonna be someday. Has to be.
That is an awful example.
This is a song of a generation. No. Anyways,
where's Kyle? If I had Kyle on backup here, he would be able to put into words just the rage I'm feeling at.
I do think at the end of this episode we are going to actually try calling Kyle, because he just achieved a major event. He just achieved something that I don't
probably
know.
Bigger than Hanson and Bop.
Way bigger. Definitely has more history than that. So we certainly want to catch up with Kyle, but I know he's currently not available.
Hi, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. Are you looking for a beach read this summer? May I suggest your big wireless bill? It's got suspense, mystery, a slightly flat, emotional arc, and a shocking twist where you realize you've been overpaying the entire time. Fortunately, though, Mint's story is better. Every plan, $15 a month. Even unlimited. That's it. Happy ending. Zero tears. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
Hey everyone, it's Cal Penn. I'm the host of Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club. This week on the podcast, I am sitting down with Ray Porter, the narrator of Andy Weir's audiobook Project Hail Mary, massive sci-fi adventure about survival and science and what happens when you wake up alone very far from Earth.
I really had to make a decision because I caught myself getting that frog in my throat and starting to get teary as I'm narrating some of these sections. And it's like, okay, yo, is this indulgent? And I really thought about it. I was like, no, at this point, it would kind of be betraying the trust the author and the listener have in telling this story if I don't go through it. But there's places in this book that deeply emotionally affected me, and I left it on the mic.
That's great.
Because it served the story. People will say like, oh my God, I cried at the end. It's like, yeah, dude, me too.
Listen to Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
You know that moment, the one when you realize you left your favorite sunglasses in the woods or on the roof of your car or at the gas station 3 states away? Well, I've been there too. When I was in my early 20s, I remember telling my wife that I would know that I was a mature human being, a man, when I knew exactly where my sunglasses were at all times. That's a true story. But then I found Shady Rays and it changed the game. These sunglasses are made for real life, good-looking, polarized, durable, and not stupidly expensive. And here's the wild part. If you lose them or break them, even on day one, Shady Rays will send you a brand new pair. No guilt trip, just replacements. That's pretty incredible. So now I can actually wear and use my sunglasses without fear, even though I do like to keep up with them. On hikes, at concerts, on the boat, when I'm hunting, wherever. Shady Rays is eyewear backed by lost and broken protection. We've teamed up with Shady Rays to bring you an exclusive offer. Head to shadyrays.com and use code BEAR for 50% off 2 or more polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. I've been wearing Shady Rays, and I love them.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry. Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable. From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, each design moves with you. From beach days to golden nights and every memory in between. Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Back to Friday Night Lights. You haven't really given us much from that. I still think you watched it, but you haven't really given us anything. Storyline wise, there's a few storylines in season 1 that I think that are a lot of fun. What one, I guess, really caught your attention and you're like, I hope they keep this one going in season 2?
Have you tried any good recipes lately?
Good recipes lately. That's a great question because I don't, nothing like out there. You ever had like red beans and rice with like the sausage?
Oh yeah, that's great.
God, I could eat that up every day. It's not good for me. Because like with the Crohn's, it's a little hot.
I mean, you take the red beans. I mean, iron's red. Like you feel like it's
there's good iron in there.
Good source of iron.
Yeah, and you're not wrong on that. There is some good iron in there, but the spice, like the heat, is not good for me. But the flavor, God, that's right up my alley. I love a red beans and rice.
Yeah.
If I lived down south, I think I'd eat that quite often.
That's what go down to like New Orleans and like where you get that at pretty much every place and like jambalaya and those, and you're just like, this is really good. Why isn't this just?
When are we gonna do like a shrimp and crab boil?
You know how to do that?
No, but I think I could figure it out. I've seen it done because at like work.
Yeah.
I've never partaked, but I've seen it done. I know you can buy the kits and do that. I would love to do one.
I just want to chuck the like full on potatoes and corn and all that. Like just
chuck it in there.
Yeah, you just chuck it in there.
Yeah. And I want to do it real like legit with the table, and you put the paper out on the table and you just pile it all on the table and everybody just goes. I really would like to do that.
I was down in New Orleans a couple years back. I had an account down there, so I had some people that worked for me that were there in New Orleans, and they took me to a place where they did like a seafood boil. And so they brought out this huge platter that had all the stuff in there. And one of the ladies that worked for me, she pulled out plastic gloves out of her purse and started handing them out. And I'm like, what? Like, what are we doing with this? And she was just like, you'll understand. Just put them on.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was just then you could use your hands for like everything and, not get them all gunked up with.
I just love that she pulled out rubber gloves from her purse. It's like a normal thing.
Yeah,
like you just gotta always have that thing on you.
47 states in the union, they'd have no idea what the hell you're doing.
Exactly.
But
yeah, no, I'd really like to try it. That's like flavor profile wise, right up my alley. But yeah, red beans and rice probably the latest.
And
recipe.
you made it.
Well, I didn't make it.
Okay. Who made it?
I don't make shit. Well, it was like like Zatarans?
No.
It's like a box.
Oh, where
it
it's
has
all
all the stuff in it.
And you follow the instructions on how to make it?
All you got to do is put what's in the box in the pot. And then cut up the sausage. Now, you do have to cut up the sausage. But you cut up the sausage and you put it in the pot with it. And then you heat it up. And then you stir it.
Do you think that you learned
roll.
enough from that kit that you could make it?
I do think
without buying the kit?
Oh, hey, I think so. Do you want to try?
I do.
Yeah, I know. I do think I could. Yeah, I think it'd be really good.
God, This is turning into a great Friday.
Yeah, this is what the Friday happy hour is really all about. We're getting into
a chill episode.
We are getting into the nitty gritty of it, except for Friday Night Lights. I'm starting to think maybe you didn't watch it. I'm not there yet. I do think you did watch it because you've kind of given me a little bit of what you liked about the show. And anyone who's seen Friday Night Lights knows, it's like front-facing. It's about a high school football team, but really it's not. Really it's about the relationships.
That's so interesting that you pointed out
Yeah.
the relationships and the town and just the place.
Yes.
And if you could live in any country for 1 year, where would that be?
Oh, any country, huh? Ooh. The first, what's weird? The first thing that runs through my head is this place safe? Is that normal, I think?
For a person that never leaves their studio, their basement, I think absolutely. I think you could be excused for having that thought immediately.
All right, I appreciate that. So I'm just like thinking, I'm like, man, I hope it's safe. I really want it to be safe. I think it would be fun to live. All right. There's going to be a whole group of people who think he would fit naturally in like Ireland. And that's bullshit. That's racist. That's just blatant racism right there because I have red hair.
I don't know that that's racism. I think
it's
that'd be stereotypical.
Definitely
It'd be a
racist.
very stereotypical thing. I don't know that you're being,
I am being judged by my color. Am I wrong?
Do you have color? I think that's. I think you have to have pigment in your skin.
Oh, you're going with skin. So I don't. I would like to visit Ireland. I wouldn't want to live there, but I think it'd be cool to go to like Italy.
Italy.
And just be for a while.
I'm amazed. Like you went from the red beans and rice, like the Cajun spicy food, to just let's go to Italy.
But where would I? But where? What country could I go to and get that
safe
southern and be safe? And be safe. Where could I go? Because you said country, not state. So it's not like I could live in Louisiana. I'm talking. What country could I go to, be safe, and get like Cajun, like that kind of food? I mean, is there such a place?
Yeah, I don't really. I feel like that Cajun was kind of like an outcropping of the Caribbean and all those cooking styles mixing in there.
That's a good point. Oh,
so I mean,
Caribbean.
well, it's basically that Caribbean, and then with the French, like French Louisiana, like that's where you get that French Creole.
How cool would it be to live in the Bermuda Triangle and be declared lost, and then just show up someday and be like, "I'm back, baby."
You think like if you live there, like you'd see a ship coming in, you're just like, there's some good shit on that ship.
There's some good stuff in there.
Like, I'm gonna get me some of that.
Oh yeah, yeah, because they're not going anywhere.
You know, so Italy. What's Italy like most known for food wise?
Oh, wine, bread,
like food wise,
pasta.
When
oh wait, wine's a Crohn's trigger. Oh, it wouldn't be good for me.
Yeah,
maybe I shouldn't live in Italy. We'll tell your Italy story first.
Well, I was just gonna say, what's so crazy is like you identify like Italy with like pasta and pizza and like all the stuff like the marinara and like the red tomato, and then it's weird to think that like the red tomato wasn't even native to like Europe. It was something that was brought over from the New World. So they've only had tomatoes for 300 years.
Really?
Yeah, and when the tomato first came out, it was such a cheap food to make that like the richer Italians like looked down on it. They thought it was like poor people food.
That's interesting.
Huh. I mean, you brought up the Irish. I mean, the potato, that's another one. It came from the New World. So
I do like a potato.
The Irish are always associated with the potatoes, but they didn't even have them until, the 1600s.
Where can I live in a castle?
Well, I actually think that would probably, I feel like you probably have your best bet in the Ireland or Scotland.
Damn it. It'd be cool to live in a castle a little bit.
Yeah.
Are castles available? Is that something you can like just pick up?
I think they are, because I think you see those articles every once in a while that are talking about like, oh, this castle's going up for sale.
Yeah, I would like to maybe live in a castle a little bit.
Feels like it'd be drafty. I feel like it'd be chill.
Oh yeah, it'd be chill. But have you noticed they always have like their fireplace going?
No. A lot of wood. Need a lot of wood.
A lot of wood. But that's not my problem. That's the staff.
Well, peasants. They call them peasants.
Oh, the peasants.
Yeah, the peasants that work to support you in your castle.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So they're the ones that feed you and clothe you and cut your firewood.
It really wouldn't be
clean your latrine.
Too far out of line to say that they could make me red beans and rice if I gave them the recipe.
I'm just having the image of you in your castle, like that first day, doing like a staff meeting, like bringing all the peasants in from the field, and you've got like a picture of red beans and rice like on the wall,
picture,
and you're just like this right here. This is our goal, this is what is going to separate us from all the other fiefdoms out here.
Yeah.
Is we're going to make red beans and rice.
And why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't know that I don't know that rice grows that well in Ireland or Scotland, but
we'll have to import. We'll pay whatever tariff comes our way. That's the staff, though. The staff will tell their tale when they're out in the village, getting the things that we need. They'll tell them that there's this red beans and rice that the master loves. And
You're going to make him call you master?
yeah, I'm the boss. Is that not what? Is that wrong?
Yeah, you don't live in the castle and call yourself master.
No?
No.
Why? These people work for me. I'm the boss.
You got a lot to learn about being a feudal lord.
I do. I really do. This is all new to me. You asked me. This was your question. Did you watch Friday Night Lights?
Not yet,
Okay.
but I'm going to.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you did. Yeah. All right. Well, should we see if we can get Kyle on the phone? We could try to call him.
Let's try it.
All right, let's see. Are you there?
I think so.
Hey,
you there?
You're on Laugh With Me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Eric's here.
Kyle!
Eric!
Hey,
long time no talk.
Really quickly. We won't keep you long. We want to talk about pineapples.
Oh, I sold them.
Yeah, so you are now a Guinness World Record holder.
Yeah.
So
what a world. What a time to be alive.
Hattie was asking, does that mean you get to be in the book?
Well, okay, so that's actually a really good question because I was thinking the same thing. So here's the deal. You sign like 1 billion contracts when you do these things, and one part of the contract is there's no guarantee that you're ever printed in any book.
Okay.
So that's real sad. So after I was done crying, I signed it anyway, But it's still a possibility.
There's still a possibility. There's got to be like some kind of online directory though, right?
Oh, 100%. 100%. There's a thing. You can look it all up. It'll be there. And they reserve the rights to use your record and pictures and all info whenever they want at any point without caring about you. So
okay,
that's exciting.
And then do you, now that you've got this record, is this something you'll be notified if somebody like challenged you for it?
I don't know. That's actually a good question. Otherwise, am I just going to have to like search it every month and be like, did somebody else sell pineapples? I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of hope they don't notify me. I'd like to just live the rest of my life like, yeah, I got this record forever, I guess.
Yeah, but then you're just going to be living on the edge, like not knowing if you actually hold that record anymore.
No, I just assume that I have it forever. I would never even question that anybody would take it out.
Now, what percentage of the pineapples do you think you sold to swingers?
So, dude, here's the deal. Here's what I'll tell you. I had this pineapple jacket on, right? That I ordered from the World Wide Web.
It looked awesome.
And some of the pineapples were upside down, and that got pointed out to me towards the end of the sale. And I got real embarrassed and red, and I got it. It was a bad deal.
Did it get pointed out by potential new friends? Or
it got pointed out, and some folks were laughing, and I ran away and said, I don't need any offers. I'm going to go sell some more pineapples. That's how I got out of that one.
Yeah, now you only wear that jacket on a Saturday night.
It almost sounds like, I brought that question up in jest.
Yeah.
But it almost sounds like that's what motivated him to sell more pineapples.
Oh, definitely.
Was just to avoid questions about his questionable outfit.
Yeah. Well, Kyle,
oh my gosh.
We didn't even say what your record was. You sold the most pineapples in 1 hour, more pineapples in 1 hour than anybody has ever done.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many
we
pineapples?
We had to sell 1,000.
Oh, you have to sell 1,000?
We had to, otherwise it wasn't a record. Yeah.
Okay. And then so this is something I was thinking about when I saw you'd gotten the record. Did Guinness have people like keeping track at all the registers? Like how did they determine what the record was?
Yeah, so the rules are you got to sell 1,000, and we had to have an independent accountant there to verify, like in our POS system, hey, is this legit, right?
Yep.
And there's supposed to be a judge there. Like I booked his flights, his hotel, and everything. And apparently on Tuesday, there's like all kinds of storms in New York or something and flash floods. I don't know. He was part of like 600 flights that got canceled. So he wasn't able to make it, but he was still remote. I just had to like send him screenshots of stuff, and we had independent witness statements that we had to send in. And Yeah, that was about it. But that was
what
cool.
a job.
Yeah.
To fly
I
out
know.
It'd be a cool job.
see the most pineapples ever get sold.
Or any of them.
Dang right.
Yeah. So how many pineapples do you have left?
Well, I mean, we ordered more. We got more today. We essentially okay, here's what we did. We essentially borrowed a bunch of pineapples from some other stores so we could have enough, and we way outsold what we were supposed to get. So we brought in 1 billion more cases today, and we're ready to keep selling pineapples. So what we had left, none, because we oversold. That's the real story.
So this is kind of like when something big happens and then you go back to that place after it happened to like get a souvenir. So now people are going to the store to buy a pineapple even though the event's over.
Dang right. That's exactly what it's like.
It's kind of
You
funny
wouldn't
that
believe how many people were hitting me up today asking questions, and they had pineapples in their carts, so it works.
That's awesome.
would you ever consider renting pineapples out to people just that they wanted to have a pineapple?
Oh, good call.
But not.
I don't know that I don't think that's my thing. I'll leave that to you. Pineapple rental's not my business. I just sell them.
I bring it up because it was an actual thing.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, I think you've told me about that.
Yep. I learned about it when I was over in England. Was pineapples when they first were discovered, they were considered such a novelty that people would they would hold parties and they would rent a pineapple and they'd have it kind of part of their display, but they wouldn't open it. But then people would think, oh, well, that's cool. That's a cool party favor that they've got there. Yeah. And then if you were really rich, then you'd bust that sucker open and you'd share it out.
Dude, that's amazing.
That's legit. This is real.
This is good. I like this. We need more of that energy, Eric.
If you doubt me, St. Paul's Cathedral in London has a pineapple ornament on the top of it, and it's because it was built during this era. Look it up. Google it.
Google that shit.
Google it. You know what? I'll just fly there. I'm going there tomorrow, and I'll check it out for myself.
He's gonna fly there. This is what happens when you win.
It's an escalator.
Yes. That's awesome.
Yeah, when you're a world record holder, you just kind of book flights on a whim and get afterlife.
Have you considered getting a tattoo declaring your record?
No, I have not. Ever since we got tattoos together, I'm kind of sitting this one out.
Yeah, that's probably the last tattoo you got.
Yeah.
I think the more interesting question is if you got the tattoo, what direction would it be pointing?
The pineapple?
Yeah, would it be?
Yeah, that could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Eric's fired.
Well, congratulations on your record, and I'm sure your team's really excited.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, it was good. Everybody's pumped. Really good feel-good story. Everybody's riding high today. It was a good thing.
Tell the mayor I said hi.
Done deal. Will do.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for
Congrats.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
That's what it's like to talk to a Guinness World Record holder.
It's the first time in my life I've ever had the experience of like, this must be what it's like for people to talk to me as 2025 Guest of the Year.
That is exactly what it's like when people talk to you.
I mean, a very similar achievement.
Yeah.
Except I'm not a swinger.
Hit that intro, go! Laugh with me when the rent's past due and the car won't start. Laugh with me when the only sponsor is my broken heart. We're hanging on this janky stream. Two weird voices in the glow of a screen. If the world won't sing, then let it laugh with me.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. We all seem to be in a rush these days, from work to driving our kids around. But when you're behind the wheel, please do not speed. A few minutes saved by going faster is never worth the risk. So follow the speed limit, enjoy the drive, maybe bring some snacks for the kids, and know that along the way, you're getting quality time with your family.
Paid for by NHTSA.
If you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, Grainger understands that you go to great lengths and sometimes heights to ensure the power is always flowing, which is why you can count on Grainger for professional-grade products and next-day delivery, so you have everything you need to get the job done. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Whether it's help with hormone therapy, weight management, or sexual health, every woman should have access to affordable prescription medication and personalized care that understands the whole woman. Join me, Dr. Doug Lucas, clinical lead of hormone optimization and longevity at LifeMD, along with other leading experts on the podcast, Here's Something Good on Women's Health and Longevity. To learn more, go to lifemd.com/iHeart.
I love the little everyday moments with my dog, especially treat time. But dental care, not always so fun. Until we found Greenie's Dental Treats. These are more than just tasty. They're vet recommended and designed to support the 4 areas vets check the most: plaque, tartar, gums, and breath. Their unique texture cleans down to the gum line and supports cleaner teeth after 28 days when fed daily. It's a simple daily habit that supports their health and gives us another moment to enjoy together. Greenies make health a treat. Shop now at greenies.com.